1, 2, 3. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Local Celebrity Podcast. We got Diablo back down in the fucking house. Let's go, baby. Hey. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, let's get it.
Take it. There you go.
I got you with the tequila right here.
Let's go.
Tequila.
All right, so this is not a regular episode, ladies and gentlemen, but this is like a top tier local celebrity podcast because we got the top tier local celebrity in the fucking building. If you ever been to San Diego, you probably heard of him. He goes by the name of Junior, and when I first met this dude, he had the energy nobody else have ever had. So go ahead and give him a round of fucking applause right now. Let's go. Yeah. And how are you feeling tonight? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling so blessed right now. Like my boy Diablo's in here, you know.
They don't even know how far back
they don't even know. SD is meeting back with LA, so we're here to get it. You know what I mean? We're here to get it and turn up and let's get it.
And then also, if you don't even know, we got fucking Jake for supplying the house here. If you know about Jake, Jake's that dude. Jake's been around social media for a while. And if you don't know about him, please put some respect on his fucking name. Let's go, Jake. How you feeling?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. I'm blessed. How are you?
You're blessed? Yeah.
How are you?
I'm feeling amazing. I mean, we came through. We supplied 2 bottles. We've been off the Trulies.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Listen. So I'm gonna tell you. So he pulled up on me. He said, "Yo, Jake, I'm coming to San Diego. I'm gonna be with my boy, my brother, and my boy's girl. Yeah, and we're gonna pull up on you.
Exactly.
Is that cool?" And I said, "Yeah, it's cool, of course. Like anytime. Like I'm always with it. You know what I mean?" He pulled up on me. He pulled up with the vibes. He pulled up with the good energy. So now we're doing a podcast. I'm with it, and it's gonna be some good shit. So I'm ready to get into it.
Let's do it.
I'm ready to get into it. I'm ready to talk that shit. Feel me?
And then we also got one of the top tier. And when
the bodyguard of them all.
Bodyguard hard.
There's a bodyguard right here. There's a bodyguard.
Tommy the bodyguard hard. Let's go.
Shout out to LA. Shout out to the whole Southern Cali up in the motherfucking building. We out here enjoying ourselves.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, sipping on a little bit of tequila.
Yeah, we're definitely
motherfucking
sipping.
Tommy the Tank, enjoying myself.
Let's
with my
go.
boys, meeting new people, new friends. That's what it's all about,
Let's go.
Good vibes.
Oh, baby, good vibes.
Yeah.
Good energy.
Let's start off with a couple shots. Fucking line them up.
Let's do it.
Hey, yo, Tommy, line them up. Yeah, we got
line them
one.
up.
Here. Just put it over here.
Yeah.
Uno.
You want to say anything?
That squat out. You already know what the.
We got a different setup out here.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm on the sidelines, but I'm always working out here. This is my first time meeting them. Yo, if I ever known a local celebrity, it's these guys right here, man. These guys are crazy. I heard the craziest stories about them. I didn't even believe Drew when he was telling me stories because they just sounded fake, bro. I swear, when I was hearing all these stories,
bro, just that alone.
Yo, look at this. When have you seen this?
We got pour one off.
How much was this? How much was this? Explain a quick story right here.
Tell him.
Okay, so that cost 10 G's.
At a club.
At a club, at a club.
Yeah,
and
pretty crazy night, bro.
So when you buy this bottle,
explain the night. Fuck it.
So all right, so I'm gonna tell you about the night. All right, listen. So me and my boys walk into a club down here in San Diego, and throw that shit.
When they walk into the club, it's a fucking movie.
It's a fucking vibe.
All you hear is like,
hey, that's all you hear, really.
And they had this bottle, and my boy was a VIP host at the club, and he was like, yo, like I know you guys are trying to have a good time, trying to spend some bread, you're celebrating, whatever. He was like, listen, we got this bottle, Ace of Spades, but it's not the normal size bottle, Ace of Spades, it's the big one. It's the Magnum bottle. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So normal Ace of Spades is like almost like this, maybe a little bigger.
It's like what?
And it costs like 1,200, like 1,100 at the club.
1,200. Yeah.
It's the size of it's bigger than my head.
Yeah, facts. This one actually costs 10 G's, and so me and my boys, we pieced up, we put it together, we made it happen. And it was a lit ass night. I can get into details, but it might take me like an hour. But long story short,
that's what it was.
We had the table of the club that night. Bought the bottle. They let me walk out with it, just because when you spend that type of money, they don't give a fuck. Yeah. So we walked out with it, and now it's a house decoration. Now it's here.
But like low key. But what I wanted to start it off with is like, how did you and Junior meet? You know, how did
me and Junior meet?
Yo, crazy story. How did we meet,
I'm gonna I'm gonna pass it off to him. It's a good story.
Okay, let's do it.
It's we were on a party bus, and then I'm gonna pass the rest off to him.
Oh, yeah, the party bus.
Okay, that's all you really need to know.
Yeah, that's all you need to know.
Listen. This was back when we were like
Dude,
17.
Like 17,
so this
16?
This is like 2012.
Like 2012? Around there,
around that shit.
2012.
Yeah.
2012, we met by some other boy. You know, we headed off.
Mm-hmm.
We're at a party bus, and literally, like,
I just remember that it was only 5 guys and like 20 women.
Yeah, it was a good ratio. You know, it was crazy. You know, we met on a party bus. And it was pretty crazy. I got up. I just knew this guy was like the vibe. He was like, "Yo, y'all kind of similar." You know what I mean?
That's crazy
and
though. Like when you meet somebody, you already know they're a vibe.
Yeah. I like met him.
I met him at this. You're like, I'm gonna watch your moves.
Yeah, even at a young age, bro, because we were like 17, 18.
Yeah, these guys were underage. So like, I was the oldest one. I was 21.
You were there. Oh, okay.
So I was able to buy alcohol. Yeah. So when I showed up with the alcohol,
so this guy was the one. This guy was the one buying the alcohol for us. You know, so it was just like crazy. It's just like. Yo, like,
but how we met? So we were on a party bus.
We're on a party bus, and pretty much like, so he knew all the people from the party bus, and I showed up, and he was like, "Yo, like, start dancing with this girl." So I like literally started dancing with her, and like literally like, yeah, it was a vibe, you know, like boom, 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 this and that, you know. That's how we pretty much.
He skipped a step. So listen, I knew a majority of the people on the bus. And he had came on and he was kind of acting not shy, but like, you know, when like you don't know a lot of people, you don't want to like go past that. You don't want to who's gonna know. You know. So there was this girl that I knew, and I grabbed her, not in like an aggressive way. You know what I mean? I grabbed her and I put her on him, and they were dancing. And then after they stopped dancing. So back in the day, we used to call it swanging. So swanging with the girl. You know what I mean? So he was swanging with her. So he was swanging with her. And then after they were swinging, you know, it was just a vibe. And then he was just like, "Yeah, like you're cool. Like let's link." And we got each other's numbers. And then
now they're like,
that's how it went. Now he's like he's my day one. He's my brother. Yeah. You know, that's how we met. We're like, we're the same people, and he's solid as fuck.
I've been cool since then.
He's my day one. You know, since 15 years old. Now we're about like 26, 27. I want to say.
Yeah, man. We don't even know each other's age, but I'm 26.
Yeah, I'm 26.
I almost forgot.
So,
couple years.
Yeah. But he's my day one. He's been there for me for everything, and I'm pretty sure we can think the same way, right?
Yeah, it's like my brother.
So what's the craziest thing you both did together?
All right, you're trying to start off on a fucking.
Oh shit, we got a new host.
We're too ham right now.
We're trying to start off on a banger.
We're gonna take it this way. The way I met Junior is through like a good friend of mine. His name is Tony. And he made
shout out to Tony.
And he made your brother
Anthony
Christian,
Martin.
right? Yeah.
Shout out.
Hey, could you give me a Truly?
Oh shit!
I'm trying to sip on something.
Let's get some Trulies.
I'm trying to sip on something.
So when I basically got here, I remember like so basically like we came out here and like Tony met Christian, and Christian was like, "Yo, you should pull up to San Diego."
You gotta say who Christian is though.
And Christian is your brother, right?
Yeah, it's my older brother.
His older brother. And then so Tony met him in a fashion show. And then Tony invited me. He was like, "Yo, we should come. Let's come to San Diego." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck it, let's go." We get here, bro. It's like we get there. It's like we're from Inglewood, so everything's on the fucking floor. We get here, we're on the 29th floor, and the first thing we do, like we get there, like you kick it off, like you know, it's not no like weird shit, like like you know, I'll be awkward. Nah, we get there, we're taking fucking shots off the shotguns out the balcony, and we were just talking about this Like whenever I come to San Diego, everybody I know owns a balcony, so we're taking shots off the balcony.
Yeah, and right next to Peckham.
It was just so crazy, you know. I met these guys and like, we're like, let's hit it off, you know, like LA meets San Diego, you know.
Exactly.
What I mean? It's just like that's been the whole vibe, and
we've been drinking, we've been like, you know, hanging out with shorties,
going out.
I just can't wait.
Hey, there's been stories on stories on it,
bro.
Like, and like, so basically, this whole episode is just based off this dude Junior. Is because like when I came out here, I swear to God, I went down the street to like a bar, which is PB, right?
Yeah,
PB. So PB, this guy is like a god. So we'll go anywhere. I swear to God, we'll walk down the street. At least 10 people knew. At least 10 people knew this dude. I swear to God, 10 people at least knew this dude.
Pretty crazy.
And so, like, how did you even get popular? Like,
dude, I don't know. It's just out of nowhere. Like, honestly, like, I started going downtown. I started getting downtown scene. Met Jake Turner, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, he's the one that kind of got me started to it, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just, like, after that, like, I'm a PB person. So I started going to PB, started doing all this, you know? And, like, getting tables everywhere.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that's how everyone pretty much knew me. And, like, people... They're like, dude, we like your vibe and everything. So I literally started inviting like my whole boys, my whole group. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's just like, yo, like this is a spot. You know what I mean? Like if you guys don't want to be in downtown, we'll stay somewhere local. And
hey, you gotta tell them about PB, bro.
Oh yeah, PB's pretty crazy.
Yeah, so listen, explain what a PB is in general.
Exactly.
They don't know.
Yeah. What's up, Jake?
I'm gonna let you do it. You're the PB boy.
Okay, so PB's like Pacific Beach in San Diego. So it's like a beach here in San
Diego.
Right
by the water.
By the water, that's called Pacific Beach. Mm-hmm. So we have this street called Garnet Avenue that literally has every other bar, backyard, Mavericks, Avenue, Duck Dive, Firehouse, Short Club. So
Shout out Firehouse.
Oh, Firehouse.
Shout out Firehouse. Shout out the fucking Firehouse.
So it's pretty crazy, you know, like pretty much knew everyone there. So it's like I had to bring my Sunday Fun Day is the best thing. So literally had to bring all my peeps to there, you know what I mean? Like show them a good time. So it's like, yeah, it was pretty crazy. So when I invited my LA peeps, Drew, you know, Tony, all these people. So they had a good time, you know what I mean? They're like, dude, like, what's up? What's up with PB? I was like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like, let's get it. I was like,
but I remember, you know what I remember too?
What do you remember?
I think, what was the sidebar?
Was it sidebar here in downtown or PB?
So sidebar, or like in PB, what was it in PB?
I think it was Mavericks.
So Mavericks, we go there, and I remember like, bro, you knew the bartender or somebody?
Yeah.
She was fucking hooking us up the whole night. We're getting like $2 beers, $1 shots. We're just getting fucking loaded. And then we still go to like a whole nother place where we started popping bottles. I remember it was just like when we hit it off, it was like, man, this guy's, he matches the same energies.
Yeah, it's just back to back. So, I mean, I'm glad they came through. I'm glad I met this guy right here. You know what I mean? This guy's a vibe. So,
good people.
Yeah, good people. So, like,
it's all about.
You know,
exactly.
I'm just glad. I'm glad to meet this guy right here, and then crazy.
A question I wanted to ask y'all too is like,
what's up, man?
I mean, what is your like your most memorable moment out here in SD? Most memorable, or like craziest time, you know?
How do you ask that?
Let's go about you.
Let's start with Tommy over here.
What's Tommy?
Ask me any question, man.
Thomas is lit, by the way.
I'm feeling pretty good right now.
All right.
He is lit.
We sipping on the Centenario de Anejo, 100%.
Well, let's go ahead and cheers.
Oh, wait. How about we all take a shot and then take a memorable shot?
Hey, why is the security guard lit right now?
Here you go. Because I got homeboy over there though. We're about to take a shot and then talk about our most memorable story.
Abajo, arriba, pa dentro. No, wait, what the fuck?
Oh, wait. Did I mess up? Okay, let's do it again.
Pa abajo, pa arriba,
we learn something new every day.
pa centro,
pa centro, pa dentro. I'm sorry, I guess I'm a whitewashed Mexican.
All right, Thomas. Hey, tell him about your shit.
Yo, what do you want me to say?
Hey, he's lit.
Hey, this is the first time I ever podcast in my life.
Yeah.
You know, I'm feeling pretty good right now off this tequila. I just met new people, you know.
Yeah.
Usually, what I do, I protect.
Hey, talking to Mike, first timer.
I protect these gentlemen, you know. Every time they have a little issue with anybody, I'm there, you know.
He's that dude.
Anytime they gotta go walk the restroom, I'm there with a flashlight, like, hey,
So
y'all stay away, you know.
He's a real one.
You know, they take care of me.
Nah, but what I was gonna ask you, Tommy? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Nah, what I was gonna ask you is like, what's your most memorable moment being out here in San Diego?
All right, my most memorable moment, I believe, is being surrounded by beautiful women, man. Man, we got all kinds of shapes and forms.
Yeah, round of applause.
Like Southern California. Oh,
wow.
My goodness.
Wow. What about you, Jake? San Diego's favorite, like, top moment?
Oh, man.
And of course,
you have too many.
The food.
My top moment?
Yeah.
Bro, that's a hard question. That's like asking me, like, what's your top moment in LA? You feel me? But,
yeah, I could give you one. But
my top moment.
What's your favorite one that or just one off the top of the head, you know?
Shit. My top moment, bro, would probably be
this $10,000 bottle. Or what?
It has to be in San Diego. My top moment would have to be Probably just just vibing out with my friends. You know,
100%.
Honestly, like making a name for myself without even knowing I was making a name for myself. Like just doing me
dope.
and just just vibing out with people.
Yeah.
You know, and meeting new people. Along the way, I've gotten older, so like my I feel like my moments have changed.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of myself as like the top moment is like when you're around people and you're at a certain age, like when I was like 22, 23, bro, like I was around people that I was like, you know what? They're going to be around me for the rest of my life. Maybe they're not around me now.
Yeah.
But like at the moment, like it felt like fucking heaven. Like I was able to go to do anything I wanted, go into anywhere I wanted, and be however the fuck I wanted.
Man, I feel like everybody goes through that. Yeah.
So that was the biggest vibe for me.
Being
there's
around
no
your homies.
specific moment, bro. There's millions of moments in between.
Yeah.
But as far as like, I mean, just being able to just be how I wanted, how like and who I wanted at the moment was, and I would say like that was around the age of like 22, 23. I just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And like I did what I want and
you had fun. You enjoyed yourself.
I I had my fun. I did my thing.
Get a round of applause for that. Yeah. You had your fun. You did your shit.
Hey, listen, these moments last a lifetime, and like I can go back and be like, you know what, I should have been this person in this moment, or I should have been that moment, but I wasn't. I was who I was at the moment that I was. Yeah. And you should never change that about yourself. I mean, there's people that you should look at and be like, like you want to tell like, okay, I'm talking like people that are like getting into like bad things like drugs and shit. Like you should change that, but like I wasn't doing shit like that. So like I was just going to parties. I was living my best life, and I was having a lot of fun, and I was on my own. Like I didn't have no one around me. So but
you know what they say. You know what they say too is it's not about the money that you make.
Facts.
Like it's the memories. Like because you can't take your money to your grave. You can only take memories. Right.
Exactly. That's what it's all about.
Hey, my girl's here by the way. My girl's here by the way.
Yeah, shout out your shorty. Yeah.
She just pulled up.
Nah, but what about you? What about you, Junior? Because I feel like Junior is like, damn, he's that dude. Let's go. I don't even know that cloth. I want you to talk that cloth. I want you to talk that cloth right now.
Shout out to my primo over here, Junior.
That's my cousin, by the way.
We blood right here.
Yeah. Anyway, it's like, I don't know. I've been through so much. You know what I mean? I've been through so much. It's like, it's just, for me, it's all about family. You know what I mean? And it's just all about the people I have around me. And it's just, I like vibing with friends, family, the people I care about. You know what I mean? Going out and all these things. Like, I'd rather have my family with me. You know what I mean? That way I can spend that time and that quality time with my family and know that I'm doing it with my family. You know what I mean? And it's just like, like, I don't know. And meeting new friends like Drew, Junior over here, like, there's such a vibe. And I'm actually so blessed that I got to meet him. You know what I mean? Like, we're kind of similar, aren't we, though? Like,
So we all get along.
Yeah, we're kind of similar, so it's just like, and then my boy Jake over here, so like we've been through so much, and it's just like,
but like the reason I feel like we're so similar, it's just because that we're humble, and then like when you meet somebody that is on the same vibe as you, it's just like you don't have to force shit. Like, you get me? You don't have to force anything. Exactly. It's just all natural. Like we didn't force our friendship. Like,
not at all. Not at all.
Oh, I'm gonna come to your house. You. I could have been a weirdo. I could have been something else. You never know. But like I came through and I was like the right vibe. You get me?
Yeah, he was the right vibes.
And that's the best, bro. It's organic.
It's all about vibes. You know what I mean? It's all about energy and the way you feel about the person. And it's just like that's how it was. You know.
I have a question. Like, for you, what keeps you guys humble? Because like I met you guys, and like, obviously people that like obviously pop these type of bottles and like do all this and undo all that. Yeah. Like, they're not that humble, Yeah. But like, what keeps you guys humble?
I'm gonna keep it G, bro. What keeps me humble is just the ups and downs. Like I've been up and I've been down, and when you're able to go through those motions as a human being and as a man, like dude, like that shit will make you humble itself. Like, there's times where I feel like I'm up and I could do whatever I want, buy whatever I want, and be whoever I want.
And I can vouch for that too, because you've been high very, very, very many times. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's times where it's like, you can't. And those are what keeps me humble. You know what I mean? And you know, yeah, that's just for me. Like this the motions, you know, just going through the life of just growing up and just being who you are. Like that's what keeps me humble. And
Yeah, round of applause for that.
yeah.
And what about you, Junior?
I mean, pretty much the same thing, you know, like pretty much the same thing. Keeps you humble. Like I've been to the top. I've been through my lowest. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I mean, I've been up there, and it's just like, what is it? Like, am I trying to make a name for myself? Like, what I have to show? Like, you know what I mean? I've been through those moments, and it's just like, yo, like I just gotta keep my close people around me.
You know what's crazy? I mean? Is like what starts off as organic, like what starts off as just people fucking with you because you're you.
Yeah.
Turns into some other shit.
Exactly.
Because you be starting off like, okay, people fucking with you and you don't even know it. Like you're just like, oh, I'm just being me.
But you know what it is you put your own pressure on yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And then you start changing and switching up on yourself.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, that shit. That's what fucks with you. So like, yeah. Nah, that's what I am.
But yeah, that's what it is, man.
I'm gonna take another shot just because that's me.
What about you, Tommy?
About being humble.
Yeah.
All right, it's you know, being family orientated and coming from a family from a third world country.
You want a shot, brother?
And then traveling too, you know, like seeing the struggle, like when you go to South America and you see these people that live on sticks.
It's crazy out
in their
there.
homes, you know, it's crazy.
Like they don't have shoes and all that.
They don't have any. They don't have shoes.
It's like a blessing to have shoes.
Yeah, like it's crazy, man. You come out here to the States and you realize how much your parents struggled throughout these whole years just for you to be here in the United States to enjoy your life. To, you know, they did it for us. You know, our parents struggled for us.
Hey, shout out to our parents. So
you know,
shout out to all the parents.
You know, so traveling and seeing the struggle. You know, the real, like, you know, how people actually suffer, that they actually work their asses off for food. You know, just for anything, just the simplest life. The smallest things in life, you just gotta appreciate it, you know, because it's just the way it is, man.
And then also, I was gonna ask y'all, like, when was the happiest time in your life? Like the most happiest time in your life? You feel like
happy?
Alright, who wants to?
Because I go through this like myself. I'll be like, damn, what's the most happiest time of my life? Because like I feel like we move so fast that we don't even reflect on, like, dude, what was the dopest time in our life? You know, like if you could just do it real quick, like what is your like happiest? You remember?
I mean, you're talking like whole ass life, like from the moment you're born to the moment like we are now.
I'm saying
like, what are you talking about?
The past couple years,
couple years.
Yeah.
I mean,
yo, honestly, for me, it's like the happiest moment of my life is like meeting good people around me, you know, good energy, and it's just like I have to have those people around me that have good energy. You know, be able to go out with and actually have a good lifestyle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's just for me. It's all about family, and it's just like I'm glad I met the people I met, and that's pretty much like.
What about you, Jake?
What about for you, Jake?
Bro, that's a deep question. But happiest moment for me is just, you know, is being happy myself. Like it's so easy for me if I want to be happy for other people and act cool and you know, have a smile.
I have these conversations just to, like, because other people just think like their happiness is somebody else. It's like, might be happiness for yourself, bro.
Yeah,
exactly. Always.
No, because I'm gonna be real with you. So listen, real. So like it could be so easy. Like, let's say we're all hanging out drinking, and I could be happy for them and like making sure that I'm smiling for them. But when you're actually happy for yourself, like, that changes the game. And to be honest with you, like, I'm still searching for those moments. Like, I'm doing better now. But like, when you're actually like happy yourself and you're able to be like, you know what, I love the person that I am. Like, that changes the whole entire game. Like, you could constantly be going out hanging with your homies, hanging with these females, you know, like doing your thing, putting the front up, and, you know, acting happy. And maybe they might like that. Like, they might like you for those moments. But like, as far as being happy myself, which is what you asked, bro, it's just, you know, just being is when I'm truly happy with myself and happy where I'm at in my life. And, you know, I'm constantly searching for that happiness, and I'm always, you know, trying to progress myself. So, you know,
love that. What about you, Tommy? What about you?
Man, I'm gonna tell you my happiest time of my life, man.
Let's go.
It's when I was a freshman in high school. I was playing football. Man,
there you go, football, tackling motherfuckers.
I was a fullback,
tackling motherfuckers.
And it was a first and goal, and I scored, man. I ran that ball in the end zone. And I was happy, man. The whole crowd was cheering for my ass. and I score it, I just feel good for myself. You know?
There you go.
All those times to train hard with and the coach fucking motivated me to do things.
Yeah, that's dope.
So that's probably one of my one of my moments in my happiest times in my life, freshman year in high school, man.
And then I was gonna ask you, because I mean, like low-key, the most craziest shit I've ever seen is here in San Diego. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah.
Like, all right, let's get into it. We're
Bring
gonna
it
get
up,
into details.
bring it up.
bro.
Talk that shit.
What's like the most money or craziest shit you ever seen? You specifically Junior and Jake. What's the most craziest shit you ever seen?
I don't know, Jake. Should we talk about it?
Let's go.
Let them know. Or what?
Yeah, we gotta let the fans
you can't
know.
just say that on the shit and then
I
not
know.
say it.
It's
So I guess we gotta
Nah,
say
but
it.
like don't say no names.
Yeah, we don't
no
have to say no
names.
names.
With just the experience.
Actually, you know, you know what?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna
Let's
toss
go.
it. I'm gonna toss it back to Drew.
Yeah.
You talk that. Tell us what you've been at San Diego.
Shit
Okay,
in LA,
okay,
bro.
And you gotta and you don't like we said, you don't gotta say no names.
No, I'm not gonna say no names because
the
I don't
story.
even know half of the names I met.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
so basically, all right.
And this is a real story too.
This is a real story, and I want y'all to know this because this is a real life story. And you might think it's a movie. Might think I'm Soldier Boy saying like I shot the, one of those stories. But like, honestly, all right. So we get there. It's me and Tony. We're in the Uber. We're going to Nobu, right? First of all, we're going to Nobu in the Uber. All right.
This story right here, when he told me, I was like, what the hell? When
There's
he was telling
no
me
more
the story,
fucking
bro,
Trulies. Fuck.
yeah, I was like, what the hell?
We'll go get
When I
more.
tell you, Nobu turned into McDonald's real quick. God damn! I was seeing the snap and Insta stories in my room. Like, what the hell am I watching right here?
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
So we're in the Uber and we're already fucking late because like me and Tony we're always late. We parked up at a parking meter next to a fucking bum, which is San Diego, you park next to a bum. So we're taking the Uber. We got like a whole train was fucking going. So we had to like.
Oh, that train's a bitch.
Fuck, like
Dude,
15
that's
minutes.
just crazy.
So we waited like
bro.
15
You gotta
minutes.
wait for it.
So
like,
we're already late to fucking Nobu, and we're like, all right, fuck it. We go in. But literally, when I say they treated like a fucking high school cafeteria, they were like, yo, we're gonna bring this table with this table. It was tables lined up.
It's like a movie.
I remember this dude was eating Wagyu on a rock. Shout out Gucci. He gave me his sea bass. But I was drinking a bunch of shit. Shout out Christian. Like, we get there, we leave. Bro, there's at least 6 Escalades hanging out of Nobu. We go there. We go to Omnia. It's the first time I ever tried Casa Azul. This is like back in early. Like this is like 2016.
Knock it off.
Yeah, and then we go there, and then after that we meet back at your crib. The next day, what do we do? What do we do at the next day?
what do we do next day? You tell me.
We go to paintball shooting.
There you go.
Hey, there was a fight at Nobu, by the way.
No, all right. So let's talk about Nobu.
Let them know about that though.
Shout out
You
my
gotta
homie.
get into detail.
Yeah, my homie. I don't know if we're gonna say names. We're not gonna say names, but my dude slapped
no
the
names.
fuck out of somebody, and then we got in a fight at Nobu. We go outside. Shout out to Gucci. I think he paid like 8 racks. I think. And
Yeah, about that. Like 8 racks.
8 racks, and then we went straight to Omnia. After that, the next day we wake up. We go pick up a package of cash. You get me? We go pick up cash. We go paintball shooting. After that, we go back. We go to a Manisco place. Which at a Manisco place, this dude ordered 2 bottles of whatever.
Hey, that day was pretty crazy though.
Craziest day.
Crazy day.
So I'm saying we pop 2 Don Julio 70s. We get out of there. We go straight to Firehouse.
Firehouse.
The owner had to go get it. Remember?
Yeah. Oh, the owner.
owner had to go get it.
Owner went to go get the bottles. He brought the bottles back. So we go to Firehouse. This dude Jake. We link up with Jake. Everybody at the table has a champagne bottle. We're popping it, and we have a 1942. They're doing like battle war. Shout out my nigga Marv, right?
Marv. Yeah.
Shout out
Marv. After that, we go to what's the club with the little like Let's Get Naked or something like that. Like the naked one?
Sidebar.
Yeah, sidebar. We go there. I'm with my dude Gucci. We're popping 1942. We're drinking shit. Like, bro, it's just like the most craziest time you would ever think of. Like, I'm like. And half of this shit, like, you wouldn't even believe. Like, there's some other side shit that we can't talk about, but it's just like...
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Yeah.
Everyone trying to compete with us, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
okay, they're popping these kinds of bottles, so why can't we do it? So they started doing it, and then it was just
Turned
like
into
at a
a
point
war.
where I was just like, look at my boy Drew, I'm like, yo, like, You want to go over the max or what? Okay,
But-
let's do it. So we like literally from table to table started competing, and it's just
No, you know like when Pusha T says you know what Pusha T says, like we got the bottle service girls
in the back. Or
racing each other, like type of shit.
So,
Yeah.
So
Remember you told me like the big pony or something?
we brought the big pony.
Bro,
yo,
shout out Rudy.
My boy R. Yeah, my boy R. Like literally, like or Rudy R. or whatever. But yeah, it's like literally brought the big pony out. That's like the biggest thing, you know. So it's like
And
girl
it was like
on
one of
a
the biggest
fucking
bottles,
pony
bro.
with the big ass like 5th bottle, and like came out and like we just teared it up, and that's
long story short, it was just some crazy shit.
Yeah,
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to all the bottle service women that were working their asses off that night.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, it's bro.
And then like I'm just like what is like your most like memorable moment out here in San Diego?
That's the same shit you just asked.
Yeah, didn't you just
Think of a
ask
new
that, bro?
question.
Memorable. I'm saying.
Memorable.
Yeah.
Hey, let's just start talking stories.
All right, let's go. Let's talk into it. Let's go into it.
Fuck. So
what?
So
And by the way, we're across the street from Petco Park. If y'all don't know, we're
Yeah,
like
we are. Yeah,
Next to
it's
Petco Park.
nah, not across the street. We're right next to it.
literally right next to it. Oh shit! All right.
Hey,
It's not
shout
a
out to
street.
the Dodgers, but it was a
Fuck the
good game.
Dodgers.
Fuck
I'm
the
sorry.
Dodgers, motherfucker.
Fuck the Dodgers.
All right.
You might be a Dodger fan,
But still,
It was a good game.
it was a fucking shitty game. But you know, it's all good.
Now,
Next year.
what's the story? What's the story you want documented, Jake? I feel like you have some shit up your sleeve.
I don't.
did, huh?
But let me think.
Cause I wasn't here most of the time. You know, I wasn't here in San Diego most of the time.
Me, bro. It's just. I feel like I have so many crazy stories.
Yeah, we'll talk about them.
Like I gotta say, like y'all think the Nobu is crazy? Like I wonder who taught them.
Nah, so I'm gonna say.
That's a good question.
I wonder who taught them.
Who taught us Rosa?
Say about Nobu?
No, I'm saying you like they think the Nelk boys are crazy, but like who really
the
taught
Nelk
them?
boys.
Yeah, tell-
Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay,
Shit.
so
Let them know. Let them know about
So
that.
back in 2014, this is random.
Yeah,
But back
let's
in
go.
2014, I used to live in LA and like try to pursue my career in YouTube, and I was living in LA, meeting new people.
Line them up.
And Gustavo was always coming up and hanging out with me. You know, he was doing his own thing, but he was always coming up and trying to like I would be like, "Yo, come up, like let's do the thing." He'd pop up and
all the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
And you know, there's a certain time where I was meeting a lot of new people, and a lot of new people were like fucking with me, and
Honestly,
and so I
this
was
guy right here was he was
on.
Yo, he was the guy in LA. Like he'll pop up, like he'll bring me over and be like, yo, Jake Turn. Jake's not for sale. What's up, bro? You know, we'll end up going like Pink Dolphins house parties and everything. Like,
Yeah, it was-
I knew who this guy was, so he brought me along.
It was
and
random.
just
It was random.
It was
But,
just so random, but keep
But
going,
so
go on.
one night it was like it was New Year's Eve, and that I remember it was New Year's Eve of 2014, so going into 2015, and I was like, "Yo, I got this party,
Bro, what are you trying to do?
I got
over
this
there?
party.
You trying to like slap the bottle, like yeah.
I was like, I got this party in LA, and I was like, come through. He comes up, we meet up, we link up, and I was with my people that I had been hanging out with in LA, and I got invited to this little pregame, and the pregame was in downtown LA, at this random condo.
Hey, how about we cheers first? And then,
Cheers before the story.
All right.
Cheers.
We finished the
This
motherfucking
is the
bottle.
most funniest shit.
I need to chase it because I'm a bitch. Okay.
All right, so we went to this. I was like, "Yo, let's come to this pregame. It's in downtown LA. Link up." Gustavo comes. It ends up being at, I don't know if you guys like. I'm pretty sure like some of you guys know who Nook Boys is.
Yeah.
It ends up being at like Kyle and Jesse, and there's these two twins that used to be in Nook Boys back in the day. If you look up Nook Boys, like early videos, they had these two twins back in the day, and they were all staying at this condo in downtown. And me and Gustavo go there with my other boys, and we're just pre-gaming, doing our thing.
Yeah.
And it was Kyle and Jesse, so I'm sure you guys know, if you guys watch Nook Boys, you know who Kyle and Jesse is. And it was Kyle and Jesse, and they were turning up. We're all turning up. We all went to this after party, or not the after party. It was like the main party for this New Year's Eve shit.
Yeah.
And it happened to be hosted by Jake and Logan Paul.
Wow.
Before they were big.
Before they were big.
Yeah. Now they're fighting McGregor and Mayweather.
Yeah.
You know, this is crazy.
Big boxers in the world.
So before they were big, we went to this party, and after that, we just constantly started hanging out with Kyle and Jesse. Meeting up with them at parties, going to P. Diddy's son Justin's Combs party on his 18th birthday in 2015.
Dope.
You know, doing our thing and just meeting other people and just going from there. And long story short, yeah, we just met up with a bunch of people, ended up knowing them, getting to know now obviously, you know, Kyle and Jesse and the Nobu boys are big and they're doing their thing. Huge, super huge. But it's just crazy, you know. It's just crazy how far life takes you. And now we're back in San Diego, obviously doing our thing. I haven't kept up and continued doing the YouTube thing like I was doing before and all that. But you know, it's just crazy, you know. You go through these, like I said, these motions.
Yeah.
And you do this, and then you know you end up in these situations that you never thought you'd be in. But you know, now we're here.
Okay, we're here, and we're fucking
now
loaded.
we're here tonight, and you know we're
Yeah.
about to have a good night. We're about to be blessed.
And then before we end it, anything you want to shout out, my boy Tommy? Anything?
Yeah, you know, I want to shout out to all the inmates that are out there in Orange County. All the motherfucking people. I just got motherfucking released.
That's a whole different podcast right there.
That's a whole different
We can talk. Hey, 5 minutes. 5 more minutes.
Shout out to every motherfucking
Hey, 5 more
inmate
minutes.
that's in there.
Talk about that. Like,
Hey, y'all need to talk about that shit. For real.
Yeah, talk about that because.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, so let me start it off a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
You know, shout out to all my paisanos. Shout out to all my homies.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the willpower.
Yeah.
And shout out to all the others and brothers out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, we all united. You know, we all good people and we
Say
all
your
human.
stories. Just say your
and
story.
that's what it's all
Keep
about.
it quick
you
and
know?
clean.
That's
You know?
what about you, Jake? What do you got to shout out here? Where we head out?
Shit, shouting out my girl, my family, my Jesus and everything. You know, I'm blessed, bro. I've lived a crazy ass life. I'm not gonna lie to you. So
Appreciate you having us like at the crib too.
I shout out you too, my guy. All of y'all. I fuck with all y'all.
What about you, Junior?
Yo, me, I just gotta give a shout out to all my family, friends, and like God. You know what I mean? Like that's the number one thing. Like family over everything. You know what I mean? It's just like I'm just glad to have these guys next to me, and like I'm just so glad about that. You know what I mean? Like literally, like that's the number one thing. Like have your closest people around you, and like family. Like it's the number one important thing to your life. You know what I mean? You can always have this time with your friends and everything, but as long as you're with your family, that's all that matters.
Hey, we're gonna do this.
Like,
Hey, we're gonna
I
do
don't
this.
care how rich a person is.
Yeah.
But with my family, I feel wealthy and rich.
And to be honest, like and the way I'm gonna end it too. Is
Hey, we're gonna do
also-
this podcast
Not
in like
yet.
a year.
Not yet.
And just we
But like
come
the way
back
I'm
to
gonna end it too is just like you could have all the money in the fucking world. You could have all the money in the
don't
world.
matter.
But it's just like, bro, like just seeing him, like just like
That's right.
Yeah.
and the
Bless
situation that he was in, it doesn't even matter. Like just seeing him, I had to come here. I had to, I had
Yo,
to
they
check
love
in.
us.
I love you
nigga
guys.
right
I love you guys.
Nah,
They
but like
pulled
it's
up.
just people
Much love.
value certain things. Like the thing that I value is the relationships and the friendships that I have in my life, and I feel like the people out there also should do the same. Stop. Like I feel like Corona did that for me too. It's like it slowed y'all down. And y'all should really respect that it's not even about money. It's about the people that care about you.
surround yourself
You
with,
get me?
yeah.
And then what do you have to say too, Jared? I don't know how you gonna end it.
I mean, I'm like I said, everybody can have everything, but at the end of the day, like you can't buy this right here.
Exactly.
And then
Man,
like,
There we go.
yeah, like I'm saying,
You
like
gotta value the small.
this is
the
my
smallest
first
things in
time,
life.
my first time meeting you guys, and like it's nothing but love, and like I wouldn't want to meet anybody else, you know.
Yeah.
It's just love,
Appreciate it, brother.
positivity out
Appreciate
here.
it.
Hey, y'all
And,
are always more than welcome to come down today.
Yeah,
and
anytime,
fuck with
man.
us, for real.
And if you ever come to fucking San Diego, it's gonna be a fucking
turn
bang.
up.
Tell them local celebrity, say